everyone, I am so glad to welcome you all to watch this video. In this video I am going to teach about the animal kingdom for 4th standard ICC children. The recap, let us do the recap. In the 7th lesson about the animal kingdom, in the previous video we have learnt about what is biology and who is a biologist, the kingdom, animal kingdom and the plant kingdom. And we have already discussed about how plants can be divided into smaller groups, flowering plants and non-flowering plants. Animals can also be divided into two groups, vertebrates and invertebrates. Vertebrates, animals with a backbone, and invertebrates do not have a backbone. Last video we have learnt all the groups under invertebrates. In this video we are going to learn about the vertebrates. All vertebrates have a backbone and a skull. The backbone has nerves running through it. The skull protects the brain. Invertebrates also have nerves, but they have not covered by bones. The backbone helps vertebrates move more skillfully than invertebrates. Invertebrates are divided into 5 groups: fish, amphibians, reptiles, birds and mammals. See the picture of a bird, backbone and a skull, and a reptile with a backbone and skull, and we are under the group of mammals. See the picture of skeleton of a human being, skull, backbone, and it has a structure to move about. And first group we'll see about fish. From tiny fish the size of our thumbnail to huge shark, there are thousands of kinds of fish. Some, like seahorse and eels, do not look like fish at all. They all live in water and breathe with the help of gills. Most of them have scales covering their body. Fish swim with the help of their tails and fins. When they go in one direction, if they want to change the direction, the tail will move first. Then they'll swim with their fins. And their body has a smooth outline to help them cut through water. And they have a heart and that pumps blood through the body. They can hear and have a sharp sense of touch. If you have your fish tank, if you touch outside of the tank also, it will fastly swim inside the water. So it has a sharp sense of touch. Some fish eat plants. Some eat other fish, like big fishes. They'll eat small fishes. And some eat tiny creatures in the water. Others get food from the mud settled at the bottom of ponds and rivers. Most fish, they lay out lots of eggs, but they do not look after them. In Tamil, one saying is there, மீன் குட்டிக்கு நீந்த கற்றுக் கொடுக்க தேவையில்லை. Okay, who's teaching? God is teaching them to swim, isn't it? So they lay eggs, but they do not look after them. Next group we'll see about amphibians. The word amphibian means something that lives in water as well as on land. How it is possible? Let's see. When they are young, frogs and toads Toads means in Tamil we say therai. It is like a frog only, and they live in water as tadpoles. As adults, they spend most of their time on land, and so they are called amphibians. Mother frogs and toads lay their eggs in water. Young tadpoles breathe through gills, but they have tails and no legs, and they eat plants. As they grow, they lose their tails and grow legs. They also lose their gills and grow lungs for breathing. So you can see the skin of a toad has poison glands. They are in the land, and now you can see the tadpole. When it is small, it has tail and gills, and next picture it is half grown, it has tail, and the last picture fully grown frog. Next, frogs have long hind legs for jumping and for swimming, and their webbed feet help them swim. Webbed feet mean the skin will be joined between fingers, the limbs. And toads have shorter legs and are mostly terrestrial. Terrestrial means the animals live on land. They too have webbed feet, and frogs have a slippery, moist skin, while toads have dry skin. Most frogs eat insects. They'll catch insects with their tongue and they'll eat. Next group is about reptiles. Reptiles, you can see the lizards of all kinds, tortoises, turtles, snakes and crocodiles belongs to this group. All of them have a covering of hard scales. Unlike fish and amphibians, reptiles lay their eggs on land. And even aquatic reptiles like turtles, they lay their eggs in the holes in the ground. Reptiles have a heart and they breathe with the help of lungs. See, the lizard eat insects and small animals and sometimes fruits, small fruits. And see the right hand side, you can see the scale of snake. Okay, the scale of their belly help snake move. Snakes shed their skin to keep the scales in good condition. See this snake, how it's shedding their skin. Pambu chatta. If you go to forest, you can see the shedded skin of snakes. And next group we'll see about the birds. Birds, the body of a bird is covered with the feathers. It has wings instead of four limbs. Its bones are light and hollow. That's why they can fly. And its muscles are strong. All these things help a bird fly. And it has a boat-shaped body also. And birds have a heart and lungs. And they take in air through their nostril. And their eyesight is much sharper than ours. They can fly so high while they're flying itself, they can see what is in the ground. They'll search the prey. So they have sharp eyesight and they can see all around them much better than us. And they do not have teeth, and they have a special stomach for chewing called gizzard. And birds are very caring parents. They build nests for the young one. They sit on their eggs to keep them warm. And when the chicks hatch, They look after them and feed them. See, the water bird, swan. See how lovable bird. It's taking care of the small ones. Next, we see the group called mammals. Animals that grow up feeding on their mother's milk are called mammals. They give birth to young one and they feed with their milk. And we and most of our pets and farm animals are mammals. And when we were small, about 6 months or 1 year up to 2 years, we fed with the milk of our mothers. And most mammals are born looking like tiny copies of their parents. A few strange mammals lay eggs, and the platypus, it's a kind of animal. They lay eggs and they give and they'll feed their young one with the milk. Okay, the platypus which live in Australia is one example. Next, mammals have ears that you can see. Birds, reptiles, amphibians and fish do not have such ears. The body of mammals is covered with hair. This keeps them warm. And most mammals are terrestrial and have 4 limbs. Terrestrial means they live on land and they have 4 limbs. How many legs? Limbs means legs. Okay, 4 limbs. And they have heart and breathe with the help of lungs. Even aquatic mammals like whales, blue whales, have lungs and need to take in air. That is why when they come up to the surface of the water, they can breathe with their help of their lungs. And see, the mammals have hair on their body. We also have hair on the skin to keep us warm. God has created. Next, in this chapter, we have divided animals into 2 groups. Invertebrates, the group of insects, spiders, crabs and their cousins, and the group of snails, slugs and squids. Next, we have learnt the group of vertebrates. Under that group, we have fish, amphibians, reptiles, birds and mammals. And let us do the book exercise. First fill up. Number 1, the number of vertebrates is dash than the number of invertebrates. The answer, did you find? Did you go through the first part of the lesson? Yes. You can see the answer. The number of vertebrates is dash than the number of invertebrates. The answer is smaller. Next, the backbone of a vertebrate has dash running through it. Nerves. They have nerves running through it. Third one, fish have a smooth dash to help them cut through water. What it has? It has outline to help them to cut through the water. Fourth one, an animal that spends a part of its life in water and the other parts of land is an, what is that? Amphibians. 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 Next, insects and dash change from while growing. Insects and flies, they change form while growing. Okay, they'll change their form while growing. Next, an insect's eye is made up dash small eye, many small eye. Next, the 7th one, animals that live in water are called aquatic animals. Okay, go through this, learn this fill-ups and write 2 times in your practice note. Next we'll see the choose the correct option. There are 4 options. For each question you are going to select any one. Now let us go to first one. Most mammals are dash. First option they given aquatic, terrestrial, then C option invertebrates, D toothless. Which one is correct? B, option B, terrestrial is correct. Next one, birds have a special stomach for chewing called gills or gizzard or belly or food pipe. What is that? B option, gizzard is correct. Next, third one is reptiles breathe with the help of their lungs or gills or skin or air skates. What is that? Lungs. And baby grasshopper called larvae or pupa or nymphs or worms. Nymphs. Very good. Next, when a baby insect rests inside a case, it is called a larva or pupa or nymph or cocoon. What is that? Pupa. So we have learned Phillips and choose, and you have learnt about the vertebrates and invertebrates in this lesson. So go through this lesson and learn the lesson and learn more about the animals which God has created. Thank you, children. Thank you all. God bless you.